All right, we're gonna wait till you guys get in here. All right. I'm finna go to sleep, but I was like, you know what? Let me do a show real quick. You know, it is early in the morning here, and my goofy ass is still up. What's going on, Cynical? How you doing, love? Welcome, welcome. Cynical, where you be at these days? I never even asked you what's your thoughts on this Anton and Corey debacle. You said I'm on mute. How am I on mute? Oh shit. Hold on, y'all. There we go. I should sound a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, Cave Reaper? What's good? Oh, y'all. Oh, what? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Not my girl, Cynical, not JFK and Cave Reaper up at the same damn time. Okay. Let's see. I know I'm okay. No, let me find out I'm going live at prime hours, man. I'm just up like it's like 7:56 a.m. here. And I've been chilling. Bro, I just seen that O'Shea done dropped like 30 more videos about Anton, man. James, what's your thoughts on this, man? Hold on, let me drop these links in the chat real quick, man. Y'all hit the like button and support the show. I can come up. Who? Cave Reaper. What you saying, Brody? You said, man, Anton stood up. I would like to say that too, but I just did a show. Shout outs to my boy Auntie. And Auntie kind of opened, as always, he opened my mind up to some other stuff, you know. But I would like to think that Anton stood on business and yeah. I mean, this is what I'm saying, Cave Reaper. I'm like, bro, you know, um, Corey introduced the element of violence, A lot of black people are leaving that shit out. Anton, was, I ain't gonna lie. If you're gonna be in this space and you're gonna be on like, talking to internet niggas, man, you better get hit with the lingo. Them older cats like Corey, they can't get hit with the lingo. What's going on, JFK,
Bro,
man? What you doing,
bro, you
broski?
don't, bro, I'm sipping too. You do not want my opinion. You don't.
Oh man,
I
bro.
gotta keep it YouTube friendly. I
Oh
know you
fuck.
hardworking, man. I caught
Nah,
a
you
little bit of
Gucci.
you in, yeah, no doubt, yo. Same to you, bro. Peace and
Yes, sir.
blessings, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
know
What
you
you
my
what you
dog. You know you my.
what you up to? What you up to, man? I'm on the same
I'm
level as you,
sipping.
man. We
I'm
kicking it.
sipping,
Yeah.
man. I'm sipping. I'm sipping. Yo,
Yeah.
I was on Sharon. I was on Sharon shit for a minute. Yo,
Yeah.
salute to
Fill
Sharon,
me
man.
in. Fill me in though, because I
Man,
see I
I
see I
ain't
see
been.
let me tell
Yeah.
you where I'm at with it. So I see
Okay.
I see I see Messi kind of she had Anton
Oh,
popped up over
yeah.
on Messi show. And
Yeah,
then
yo, I seen that.
and then I see Messi. I didn't know Messi fell out with Freezy. So I
Yeah.
see Messi fell out with Freezy. It's a little, like I said, and I knew this was gonna happen. I said it was a couple little civil wars that was gonna happen. So like,
Right.
you seem like you got something bigger. Like what you sitting on, man?
Nah, I don't got nothing bigger because I just be watching. I'm just glad everybody, hey, yo, say what you want to say about it. I
Mm.
mean, everybody
Tyrone.
eating. Everybody, even the small content creators eating. People eating off
Yeah.
of this. You know what I'm
I'm not
saying?
trying
So
to
it's
eat
kind of,
off of this. I got other shit to get to, but this shit is
yeah,
some
yo, I
goofy
got
ass
it.
shit. Yeah.
But at least it ain't about Keisha all day. It's relate. Nah, I mean, we ain't talking about the
Mm.
relationships like that all goddamn
Come on up,
day.
Tyrone. It's
It's
a it's a it's a bro party,
yeah.
man. Come on up. Hit that
Me, I
link,
see it.
bro.
Everybody standing on their square though.
Yeah.
Anton ain't backing down. A little
Hmm.
bit he did when I mean, when people talked about his daughter, but in that moment, I thought that
Well, I
was
mean,
messy.
a couple people on the top though flipping on Corey because remember, listen, and I want you
Yeah, go
brothers to
ahead.
hear me clear. Remember, I tell you guys, you don't own shit in the black community. The moment you disrespect black women, bro, they are the ones that's gonna give you your pass out of the black community, because all
Word.
of this shit at the end of the day is circled around black female worship, bro, and
Yeah.
niggas don't even know. Niggas not
Uh-huh.
even hip. You understand what I'm saying? It's the women that's
Yeah,
gonna
oh no.
escort you up out of the black community. It ain't no fucking. Man, when I hear a
Yeah, that's
dude talk
how,
that shit, I'm like,
because
bro, I ain't really trying to hear that shit, nigga. I'm a
that's
soldier.
what I heard, yo. I was in and out of sleep, and I think, don't
I'm not
quote
trying to
me,
hear that shit.
quote me wrong though, because I think you was talking about how Corey was like, check the bitch, you ain't introduced me to the bitch. You know what I mean? Like, fam,
Mm.
my nigga, you was cock blocking from jump to me.
But I mean,
You
it's
was
dirty
cock
Mac.
blocking.
That's dirty Mackin.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
dirty
dirty Mac.
macking.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Cause you know you was scheming on her from day one
But
when you was
but
like,
honestly, but honestly, Anton, I mean, a lot of people will say different, but I don't think Anton was hitting
mhm,
Mika. He wasn't hitting Mika. And the thing is, and the
nah,
reason why I say
I
that
don't
was
think that.
because he was gonna be on screen with her. So these people that
Yeah.
was that got a lot of people riled up and was like, oh, he was hiding her and all this other. It's like, nigga, I showed up with the bitch. Well, how am I hiding her?
Right.
They said no, she
Right.
can't get on the camera. She not on camera.
Hey, that's it.
So what were we
But
talking about?
people,
How am I hiding the
but
bitch?
people, but people was adding sauce for content strategy because you know the shock
Bro.
value of it.
And you,
And
what's
then
going on, Lane?
in your conscious mind, people who was dealing with,
Mhm.
with Anton at one specific time or whatever, it's in your conscious mind, bro. You do kind of like, people is like slighting him for
Well,
whatever it is,
he
right?
burned. I mean, listen, Anton burnt a lot of bridges. You
Oh
know,
yeah, yeah, no doubt.
I've
Shit,
had my
I burnt a
criticism.
lot of bridges.
I've had
The
my
fuck?
criticism. Well, I mean, but you a fire starter, so I expect you to
Yeah,
come with
that's a
like some
fact.
gas. I expect you to come with some gas and some matches and shit, you know. But like Anton, he a fire starter. Like James,
I
if you
get it.
start a
I get
fire,
it.
James, you look like you would start a fire. You understand what I'm saying? Anton don't look like he would
I'm a
start a.
stand in it.
No,
Nah, but
but
Anton do be throwing like shots. He be throwing like
okay,
slick shots.
okay,
You know what
but
I'm saying?
why? But you even have nerd niggas saying that Anton shouldn't even be behaving like that, and I get that, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. We
Shit,
need more art. We
I
need
know.
no. Let
Yo,
me tell
why
you
do
the
we
problem.
got rules? Why we
Let me tell
got
you the
rules for
problem.
the
Let me.
nerds?
I would tell you the problem. I'll tell you the problem. We need more archetypes in the manosphere, bro. We need more archetypes in
Yeah.
the manosphere because niggas are killing
What you mean?
themselves.
What you mean?
Niggas are killing themselves, fitting themselves either in Pookie or Ray Ray or Educated Lane. We need more archetypes, bro.
But fam, that's what who brought that to the table? That what Anton did. Like,
No, well,
I'm considered a nerd.
no,
But
no,
that's like what, 2000 and
no, well,
2009?
no,
That Pookie and Ray Ray shit was
no,
like when?
no,
When that
no,
shit
but
was
listen, no,
2010?
it's not even that. The Pookie and Ray Ray shit is a spinoff of select, non-select, alpha, and beta. That's it.
Hmm.
All of that shit is a spinoff. What's going on, UFO?
Right though. But why they want to bring that shit back when they was
No,
doing that
because
shit with
we don't
with Obsidian?
we don't have enough archetypes. Like niggas are trying to fit themselves into a square peg, and we need to have like
Yeah.
archetypes. But I ain't trying to be on no home math type shit. So I don't know which one of
Okay.
y'all niggas. I don't know which one of y'all niggas is gonna graph up fucking
Yo, I don't give a. I don't.
like I don't know
Man,
which one of y'all
you
which
know
one of
I
y'all
don't
niggas
care about none of this shit.
which one of y'all niggas gonna graph up a fucking archetype of a gamma male and some other goofy shit. I don't know. I just we need
Oh,
more
come
we
on,
need
bro.
more archetypes, man. Because bro, there's a bunch of niggas, bro. There's niggas are multifaceted. It's just not Pookie and Ray Ray and
Yeah,
Educated Lane.
fam. But that's like the Renaissance era, right? The Renaissance era in New York, Harlem. The Renaissance
The
man was a hustler, read
Renaissance era
books.
was yeah, but he was supposed to be a blend of the two, but we don't have a name for that. You said era. You know, you can say
Yeah,
Renaissance man, but if you say Renaissance man to somebody, they're just gonna think it's somebody that's traditional. You see what I'm saying? So that shit is fucked.
I don't
Like,
know, man. I think Angry Man is like a dude who like he multifaceted with like Goku.
yeah, but he
You
has
know
to
what I'm
lean more to it.
saying? Anime.
He has to lean more to his street side because guys like him.
Yeah.
First of all, every street nigga is a geek if you put them around the shit that
See?
they like. You understand what I'm
don't
saying?
talk about that though. Don't talk about that in this space though.
But it's not mentioned. What's going on, New? New, come up if you like, man. It's just a
Yeah,
little powwow. We just kicking.
New is more. See, New
New,
is more
new.
facetous. He know the history more. Me, I was just in the waters of this shit, so I really can't
No, New is just unique.
like speak on it like that. You know what I mean?
No,
Cause
you
I just love this shit, bro. I just don't care because they want to put Anton in a box. He gonna do what he do regardless, bro.
Well, he is in a box, and a lot of niggas are like, bro, he shouldn't be acting like that. And I gotta agree with them. But
nah, man.
My thing is this though, and I was saying this to Auntie earlier. I was like, you know, they gave him the keys that play gangster. You know what I'm saying? Because if you successfully defend yourself and shit like that, bro, I mean, you can't tell a nigga that defended himself not to talk his shit. You know, it was like, bro, you know, I'm not gonna lie, because he sat down in Corey's face and was like, bro, you ain't gonna do shit. And I'm like, oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
Hey, that's big talk.
Yeah.
What can you say after that? He was popping this. He was popping this shit.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. A lot of these dudes ain't street, but like when you let them tell it, when they come onto the internet, they trying to play by street rules and shit. So,
But when that camera was on, Anton made it look good, though. You know what I'm saying? Because he know how to control. He not control the situation.
Well, some people
content. You feel me?
Some people say it's different. Me, like I said, if Corey stood up, you from the street, James, you already know we on the East Coast, bro. If somebody stand up, I'm standing up too. Ain't nobody. I don't know if this nigga gonna sit down. The fuck.
Right.
You know, maybe if he sit down, then I might sit down. But nigga, he gonna sit down first. Ain't no nigga about to stand up and come over to me with no damn microphone. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, I get it. They wanted Corey to pop off. You got the street dudes who wanted Corey to pop off. And then you
none of them were gonna fight. None of them.
Yeah, they not gonna fight.
I would say Corey would pop off before Anton, but this is the thing. I know how comedians work. Like as a comedian, you deal with hecklers. So what happens is you deal with people that are in the audience that get mad at your jokes and they're bluffing. So in reality, honestly, so you don't fuck up the bag, you have to have a bigger bluff than them. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't gonna put their hands on you, but you gotta make it seem like they were on the edge of you definitely putting your hands on them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it doesn't surprise me when like niggas were like, oh well, he attacked a woman. Yeah, he attacked a woman. Guess what? In his comedy circle. Right. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't attack a woman that was heckling him, or like if you sit in the front row and he start, you know, ribbing on you and shit like that, you know, at a comedy show. Cause nigga, you know, you don't sit in the front row in a damn comedy show. You know, even Richard, go watch old Richard Pryor tapes when them Asian people were sitting in the front of the comedy show, and he was like, hey, he was like, oh. He said, oh, y'all Asian? He was like, you know, usually around this time of the show, I just take out my dick and piss. And they were like, what? He literally said this to a bunch of Asian people in the front of the comedy center, bro. You don't sit front row in a comedy show. Even Patrice O'Neal will tell you that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Because when they run out of jokes or they're in between jokes, because sometimes they got to recall it from their memory. Mind you, they're just hanging out and telling jokes all night. So, you know, if they're not working new material and shit like that, you're going to, you know, you're able, you know, they're going to call on people in the audience. Ari Spears, all of them do it.
Yeah, you know? Ari Spears. Oh, Ari Spears.
But people leave or people be ready to fight. And as a comedian, you better be bluffing. This is why, man, listen, we living in a day and age, because I was telling Auntie about this also, how these niggas are coming into our spaces. Bro, you got T.I. doing comedy. T.I.
Yeah, yo, I heard he got booed.
I mean, he's pretty funny, and he did get booed, and he took it. But what I'm saying is that you got rappers doing comedy. And listen, T.I. a player, and like, you know, he's the last nigga I thought, but you know, rappers happen to be funny. You know, people happen to be funny. So
Yeah, depends which rapper you are. Like Snoop probably could do some comedy. Snoop,
Snoop is
you know what I'm
funny. Rappers
saying?
are just funny. Crazy enough, just with the music industry and all the allure and mystique behind it and shit like that, rappers have like they have a lore, like they have like a mysteriousness to them. So you know,
Yeah,
people find them funny when they go through regular
yeah. They
shit.
want to get a new bag. You know what I mean? Rappers want to do the broadcast thing now. You know what I'm saying? They ain't putting
Yeah,
out no music like that. You only got certain ones because they
like
trying to
right now
transition.
they're going in on Jim Jones for him trying to kick in the door, and he ain't got heat in his place, and he got
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know,
yo, the 50 Cent putting
Cameron
out
calling him
mad
a dragon.
videos.
Yeah, Cameron called him a dragon. He's like,
Yeah.
there's smoke coming out your mouth.
You know, Cameron
Bro,
is naturally funny,
but you
bro.
good. Yeah, Cameron is all Harlem niggas are naturally funny, but you know, but you good though. You didn't get hit by the storm. You got a little snow, or is Gucci?
A little bit of snow, man. Everything Gucci up here where I'm at, man. Everything is
Yeah.
good. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just
I heard
these other
like
states.
top of New York and like Boston wasn't gonna get hit, but like
Right.
right
Shit like
below
that.
Carolinas, all them
Yup.
niggas got hit. Yeah,
Carolinas got hit with like the freeze shit. Up
yeah.
here is just the snow, but below that, like Texas, Florida, whatever
Yeah.
other states, you know what I'm saying, got
Hey
snow,
yo,
whatever.
UFO, you gotta chill. He said
Yo,
I put money
UFO,
on Anton. He said I put money on Anton in a street fight. He'd fight dirty or even bite to it, bro. I don't know what
oh
I would
yeah.
do. Oh, shout outs to War Master. He said snow is bad. Snow is a bad word. Well, War Master said they had 3 inches. I don't know how much he had in now. Pause. But bro,
Oh,
what would you do in the
right.
middle of a fight if a nigga bites you? Like if a nigga just like you watch him take like a good chunk out of your leg. Like, do you
Oh
sit there and
no, yo.
scream? Do you scream or
Damn, I want
do you
damn.
try to hammer
I
fist him
might
off your
I
shit,
might
or do you just
scream
like
and start, yo, depending, yo,
don't
I
nobody
heard
fight more
Gully,
dirtier than an old nigga, man?
I heard Gully TV talking about he got into a fight with a white dude at the bar, and he said he bit the whole dude face off type
What's
shit.
going on, Raven?
Nigga, a motherfucker bite my face, dog. Hell yeah, I'ma scream. Like, what the fuck? Hit the nigga, do something, but yeah, I'ma definitely scream, yo, bite my face. That's
Bro,
crazy.
what type of scream do you do when a nigga bites you? Ah, do you like look to the sky? Like,
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo, cause these motherfuckers is animals out here. Ain't no rules in fighting, bro. Bruce
Yeah.
Lee talked about that. Bruce Lee said, yo, when a motherfucker got you in a triangle with his legs and shit, my nigga, you gotta bite. You gotta bite him too. Fuck you talking about? You gotta
Yeah,
get out the hole.
War
Pause.
Master. From what I saw, I think you were driving. I didn't even mention this, but I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, I think War Master is driving towards the storm. Because where he was at, he was like, it was only like 3 inches. But he said that the bus, like the truck stops were fucked. Like the truck stops are like 6-7 inches,
Oh
like
yeah.
because they don't
Cause
plow
ain't
them.
nobody using them plow trucks like
Yeah,
that, probably.
yeah. So I think he was
You know
driving
what I
towards the
mean?
storm. Bro, be safe out there, please,
Yeah,
man.
be safe, y'all. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
Salute
want
to
to lose any of my
UFO,
family.
man. I done seen UFO around in these spaces, man. And his comments is crazy, bro.
Something
I ain't
wrong
gonna
with
say
him.
what he said, but
Something
UFO,
wrong. Bro, I could not be a police officer with UFO. I'd be corrupt than a motherfucker, bro. Something wrong with him. I couldn't
yo,
go on the.
UFO
I couldn't
funny.
go on the ride with him. I'd be like, bro, get me out this car, bro. Just laughing at shit I shouldn't be laughing at, bro.
Oh,
I couldn't be.
like
I
Trey,
could
let
not.
me out.
Yeah,
Like Trey,
bro.
let me
Yeah,
out.
let me out the car, bro. I
Let me
couldn't be
out.
around.
Let
I
me
could
out.
not be around that man, bro. Bro.
Man,
UFO
I done
has like an
seen.
uncanny humor, which needs to be
Yeah.
documented. You know.
The way
Shout
that
outs
he
to Raven.
abbreviates certain words, I'm like, oh shit, yo, that shit funny as fuck. And
Yeah.
Gab A, I done seen Gab A in these comment sections too, though. I mean, Gay be in
Yeah,
some of
Gabe.
these comments.
Yeah, Gabe is
Yo, that
hilarious.
shit's funny. Shit's
But
funny as hell.
you know what? Shout outs to Gabe if he's around. Gabe is the same type of guy. He's like one of those tech dudes, like, cause like a lot of like the tech dudes, bro. not even the tech dudes, but like dudes on the internet, bro. Like they will talk flashy to a quote unquote Pookie.
That's what I'm saying.
Like these dudes ain't like so. That's why I said when Corey tried to punk Anton, I was like, oh, he don't know what he in for, bro. You know, if he ain't gonna swing, you're not gonna beat these internet dudes at no type of verbal tongue pause. You're not gonna beat these dudes at no damn verbal tongue lashing, because it's like Corey Holcomb, because Anton is up to date with what's going on.
Right.
Corey Holcomb talking to him is like him talking to his 16-year-old son that's about to say some feisty shit to him, and he can't do nothing to him.
Yeah, right. It's just like how you gonna talk crazy to a dude who's a heckler playing Call of Duty with you? You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
you know they So I'm looking at it through the lens of Anton like that. Like, you can't talk to these dudes on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to come with your street rules. That's out the window, bro.
Well, I mean, the conversation was gonna go over Corey's head anyway. Respectfully,
it definitely did, though. You know what I mean? When you break it down, Anton was running that back and forth. In the beginning, I was leaning towards Anton. I was leaning towards Anton in that conversation.
Because they really got into an argument over nothing. I really wanted to see where it was gonna go, because Corey was asking Anton what he thought about that woman that got shot in Minnesota, and you know,
he said fuck her.
Yeah, he said that, but Corey didn't have no response to that, and it was a real dark response to it. And it's like, a lot of the Democrat black people, they think that we're supposed to align with them, and they've been doing some real disrespectful shit out there in the marches. Like, they've been playing
they've been vandalizing every fucking
that, and they've been playing Beyonce Say My Name, and what they
get the fuck out of here. They
were saying it for the white woman because the slogan was say her name, but they were saying they were the girl that got shot, that tried to run over the ICE officer.
What's her name?
Something good, but it was bad. You understand what I'm saying? So they were playing Beyonce Say My Name, and then they were out there playing. they were out there playing Too Short, Blow the Whistle, and it's like, bro, why are y'all playing? Bro, why were y'all playing Negro spirituals? Why were y'all playing Negro spirituals? It's a mockery, bro. Yeah, bro. Why? I'm gonna tell you the truth too, and I said it a long time ago, bro. If you like, a lot of black people don't hang around white people like that, so that you don't understand white humor. That's a motherfucker, bro. White humor gonna really go over, because white humor is political to a certain degree. It goes over so many niggas' heads, and they don't even realize it. Martin Luther King, they turned him into a joke.
Civil
George
rights.
Floyd turned him into a joke.
George Floyd. It's
a cultural joke.
It is, because when the George Floyd situation happened, right? We was looking like fools. I remember. You remember on that George Floyd situation when they had that riot, when they had that little boy, right?
I remember, because I remember when we
the little boy moms came out there.
Yeah, I remember we.
So that's how I'm seeing it, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all was saying, y'all niggas out there looking all crazy or whatever the case may be. That's not how you supposed to fight or whatever. But look at them. They doing the same shit. The same exact shit like niggas.
But they take it from the black people. That's what they do. But see, their problem. See, let me tell you why black people have a problem with the police. We have a problem with actual authority. Their problem is they don't want to listen to a man with some type of power. And you can say that's authority, but it's like they don't want to listen to some man in some type of power position. That's where they get their power from. But the thing is that it's not necessarily authority. They bypass the authority. Like, authority don't mean nothing to them. Karens already believe they have authority. So they're not thinking about authority. It's about a man exercising power, and they're not listening to him. And honestly, that gets under white people's skin anyway, because literally when niggas challenge the police, I'm gonna throw this out there. It's not necessarily the full thing, but it's like literally they're just challenging your job. You know, like a black man would do it in a way that's like an audit. Karen would do it in a way where it's like a manhood thing, if that makes sense. So,
Right.
but it's
Nah,
fucked
you're
on
right.
it's fucked on both sides, because it's white dudes going after women that they're annoyed with, but could be their cousin
Right.
or their auntie,
Right.
and it's
Right.
you know, Karens going after dudes that would be their nephew or their grandson. You know, so it's just fucked.
Right.
White people look at shit. White people look at shit like that. I mean,
That's
when
crazy.
they do jury selection, they be like, "Damn, do I really want to prosecute this person? He could be my nephew, or he could be my son." They see themselves in a lot of,
Right. Right.
so
Right.
that's why
I
it ain't
get
nothing
that.
for us to go to jail or get maximum time and shit like that. Black men don't really get a break like that. Not in America.
Hell nah.
So,
You right about that. Ain't no
so I
slack, man.
I mean, I don't know if niggas want to cling to that, but I don't know why.
Nah, I think that we need to stay out the fucking way, man. Just make this content, man. Don't be going out there harassing ICE and all of that, man. Let them people do what they want to do, man. Stop going out there trying to be like, yo, we all under the same umbrella type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the black dude, yo, he lost his life for ICE. Nobody ain't covering that. You know what I mean?
Well, I got to
So-
do a story later on today about this white dude that lost.
I was
his
taught,
life, but
man,
he
if you
wasn't-
ain't getting back from the police, take the fuck. You know what I mean? You already know what Biggie said, man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't getting bagged by the police, man, stay away from them, man. Let ICE or whatever do what they do. And then the whole thing is, motherfuckers is afraid to go to jail, bro. Because at the end of the day, you still got to see the judge. Do you want to see the judge down here? Or do you want to see the judge up there? And who said that? You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking C from all Bronx Tales, nigga. Fuck we talking about?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the reason, and it's another reason why why I give y'all the game, because like I said, it's just messed up for the black man. I mean, if you look at your women, all you gonna hear is niggas ain't shit. If you try to, if you on the wrong side of America, you gonna hear fuck niggas. If you hear police, they're gonna be like, he's a criminal. If you look at the courts, they're gonna be like, yo, max out this man's time. If you go to retail stores, they're gonna be like, yo, keep your eyes on him. He might be stealing shit. If you go apply for a job, they're gonna be like, he's not qualified. And then half these niggas can't really start a business. If you got a baby mama, she gonna call you a deadbeat, no matter how much you taking care of your kids. And then if you look at other black men, they're gonna be like, fuck him, where he from, why he got that rag on, and he in my neighborhood. So it is what it is, bro.
But Kuda, you know this space, right? You know. Okay, prime example, Cynthia G or whatever. She could talk all of that shit, but behind the scenes, she messing with a Pookie or whatever you want to call him. How many times we seen this shit
They all are.
play out?
Even
I'm
white,
gonna let them
even
talk
white
their
women.
shit.
Almost every white woman got a Pookie
What
somewhere.
the white women's what they said about when Trump was like grabbed them by the you know what? It wasn't really no backlash with white women like that. Do you know what it was? It was black women, black liberal type of women talking about Trump.
But those are fem cells. I'm not gonna lie. That's some. I hate to say it, but that's some masculine shit. And number one, some women do want to be grabbed
by the you know what. If you that dude, they don't care.
I hate to say it like that, but
bro, watch it, bro. Go back and go watch the videos. Go back and watch the videos. I'm talking about the white women that you deal with in your everyday experiences.
Yeah, but see,
they ain't say shit about that shit.
Well, but see, those are the women that guys like Trump overlooked. He wouldn't talk to I'm not gonna lie. I know she doesn't look appealing to a lot of black men, but go look at Trump's wife versus those liberals that's out there, bro. Like, it's literally
they got Trump wife. They got Trump right looking all crazy with the AI. Nigga,
No, but
Shorty got a little fatty on the AI though.
but what I'm saying is two sides of the spectrum. You know,
That's a fact.
yeah. And don't think
That's a
those women
fact.
out there, don't think those Karens or those liberal women out there ain't getting no damn D. They get somebody doing something to them, but it's like you know.
Yeah,
War
yeah.
Master said, we got to be honest. Police are our employees. Facts. We respect their job to keep the peace. Leftists will twist our respect for our employees to write laws to control us. Yeah. But you know what, though, War Master? Karens think they're in that little sweet spot. You know, that's what makes this a little bit different. Like, Karens think they're in that little sweet spot. You know, black men, we're more of a like a audit type. Like, hey, bro, these are my rights. You need to abide by this. Karens, they ain't even thinking about rights, bro. Other than them being out there, they have a right to protest, and then they exercise that little sweet spot they're in. They're like, oh well, I could be the neighborhood watch, or I could be just miraculously walking my dog, or I can like they that's what they exercise, that gray area.
Yeah, they do.
You know. Yeah, I mean, anybody that knows, and War Master knows his laws, so I mean, anybody knows that there's like a lot of little loopholes in it, and Karens, they do exploit that. And I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Once upon a time, Karens was the cornerstone of white America. You know, so I'm not even gonna lie. This ICE shit to certain like liberals is an act of betrayal. This is why you're getting that you know, that this you know. They're out there trying to recruit black people. Did you see the video that Party sent me?
Yeah. I seen the one with a black chick with some purple hair or whatever. She was talking shit, like crying in the car or some shit.
Bro, they're trying to recruit black people to be on their side. It's like, bro.
Yeah. Shorty had purple hair and shit. Crying and shit.
I'm gonna show y'all something.
You bugging.
This shit was funny. Brandon Jamal is hilarious. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. UFO said Trump needs to declare martial law there and remove illegals and reopen things. Would actually save more lives in the long run. I don't know. I think Trump playing chess, because I forgot that Waltz, which was the guy that was Kamala's mouthpiece, who's like big in Minnesota. Like, he went back to Minnesota, and what is he, like the governor or something? Like he runs shit in Minnesota.
Yeah,
so
like, the governor.
Yeah, and Kamala ain't coming out and helping Minnesota and shit like that. Ain't that crazy? And like I said the other day, I was talking to my mother, and she was like, I didn't know. She told me that Trump sent Vance to Minnesota, but I don't know what came of it, you know. But man, Trump. They're just gonna try to blame it on Trump. Like, I don't get it.
Everything.
I mean, I get it, but
I'm like, what president and all through this shit get talked about like this? You know what I'm saying? Because first it was like ICE was talking. You know what I'm saying? When he first
right,
did
War
it,
Master.
it was about the gangs. At first, it was about gangs going to Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Then it's
violence, or
Somalians,
whatever the case may be, and then it turned into something else.
Then it's Somalians.
Like, the fucking Somalians and the Venezuelans, whatever the fuck they call.
Well, the Venezuelans was like Chicago. Yeah.
Them taking over the projects in certain, like, Arizona or whatever the fuck they was at, taking over the projects and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And now it's turning into something else, because now they got a whole app where people is talking about, yo, go up the ICE, have your cameras out. Like, they treating this shit like Pokemon. They treating this shit like Pokemon.
I got a video. Good segue, James. I got a video just for that. They're trying to be martyrs. Check this out. This woman, god damn it, this woman right here, she grabbed a flashbang. I don't know if it blew off her fingers or whatever, but look at this fool. Check this out.
I tried to be done talking about you people, but you keep doing dumb ass stuff.
Mother.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This genius grabbed a live flashbang. I don't know if y'all hear me. When I look up what is a flashbang, what came immediately after that automatically was grenade. It's a type of grenade. And this genius, you know what? A flashbang grenade or stun grenade, a non-lethal explosive device. A non-lethal explosive device used by police and military to temporarily disorient, blind, and deafen suspects or enemies. It didn't say or. Temporarily disorient, blind, and deafen. This is an explosive device which is made to temporarily disorient, blind, and deafen people when it's on the ground. And you picked it up with your hand. And see, this is how I know y'all don't have a brain for real. You got the nerve with your palm open, running medic, like you're in a war movie or like you're in a war zone. There are not medical personnel on standby for you people. You're not soldiers. You're not freedom fighters. Do you know why you think you're soldiers? Do you know why you think they're supposed to be helping you right now on call? That's because the police or the Minnesota Guard or whatever, they showed up and they was handing out coffee and donuts to you idiots.
She picked it up.
This is the thing though, and I was talking about it on the last show. You want to know why Karens, hold on, okay, it's gonna play this one. You want to know why Karens literally just dismissed that woman's death, y'all? It's because it's weird. Karens don't see themselves in other Karens because they know other Karens will fucking eliminate them, if that makes sense. Like, Karen on Karen crime is really a thing. You know, War Master said leftists don't believe in reality. Hey, I don't know, man. It's like they don't believe in reality until it happens. And it's like, I bet you when she picked up this damn flashbang, the reality of holding something like that in her hand that's exploding probably hit her, you know.
With her hands.
No pun intended.
I know we're in competition for who can be the dumbest martyr. You didn't make the cut, ma'am. I'm sorry. You have to be unalived to be a martyr. You were trying though, because if you would have
picked up a grenade and blown up,
that would have put you in gold, and that would have made bronze as Alex, because his parents begged him not to go. He went out there, no ID. He had 2 magazines on him when he was approached by them and didn't put his hands up. That's the first thing you do. When law enforcement gets physical with you and you don't want a problem, put your hands up.
Oh no, I got something that's gonna make you laugh on the next video, Raven. Stay tuned, y'all. All right, y'all hit the like button, support the show. We just kicking it off there, man. Please hit the like button, support the show. I got something that's gonna make y'all laugh.
Like, what the hell is going on out there? Like, fam, don't they gotta go to work? Like, it must be boring out there for them to do this shit, bro. It must be boring.
Well, it's not even if they have to go to work. Some of those people are getting paid to be out there.
Yeah, like what? $75 a day?
Yeah,
$100. I don't know how much
that shit add up at the end of the week.
Yeah, it add up. I give it, but is it worth your life though, bro? Is it worth your life?
I mean, who says they out there the whole day? They just kicking it on the corner. They got their little signs and they yelling and blowing whistles. That's all. Easy money.
Yeah.
You know they had an experiment, right? Where they paid people. They paid people $100,000 a year to literally turn a crank, and people couldn't do it. Like, they lost their mind doing it.
Wow.
Like, they just they couldn't sit there the whole time and just turn a crank.
Right.
You know.
Damn.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's what a machine would do. But the thing is that like people's brain, like the concept of sitting there turning a crank for $100,000 a year is not, you know. But you know, there you go. Yeah, see, War Master did the math. There you go. Easy. And honestly, like the
Did he say, yo,
organizations,
how much he said?
he said the professional protester, $100 a day, $700 a week, 200,000. I mean, I said 200. Jesus Christ, 2,800 a month.
Oh
You know,
shit.
that's
Okay.
easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. Like no, and the reason why I say it's easy is because like the organizations that's paying them to be out there, that's they're already funded. Like they just need to find people to fill them positions.
But my thing is, these people will talk so much shit about Pookie and Ray Ray getting under alive or whatever, right? In the black community, if you okay, say with the young boy who charged the police with a knife, right? Or the George Floyd situation, right? They laughed at this shit, right? So why would Anton say was so fucking harmful, bro? People laugh every day about people getting unalive in the black community. So why the fuck I can't be like, yo, they doing something wrong? Because I will never go up to fucking ICE, even with a phone in my hand, bro, and do nothing like that for that type of money, bro. Ain't no money ever will tell me to go and do this, bro. I don't care. But we laugh at Pookie and Ray Ray who do crimes every day, though. So why the fuck we can't laugh at this ignorant ass shit?
Yeah, but see, Pookie and Ray Ray is deterred by authority. Karens aren't deterred by authority. Like imagine seeing a police car and be like, hey, I know they ain't looking for me. That's gonna be really hard for a nigga to imagine, bro. That's gonna be really hard to look for. Yeah, a nigga be like, damn, do I got something on me? Damn, am I driving the right speed? Damn, and they put bait police cars on the side of the road as a deterrent. You know, they put bait police cars on the side of the road as a deterrent. You know, what's going on, Bobby? So these women, what I'm saying, and it's a really hard psychological concept to grasp, is not about the law. The law doesn't even slip their mind until they're in the back of a car and they're putting federal charges on them, because these aren't regular officers. These are ICE officers. It's about a man telling them what to do, direct commands and authority and stuff like that. Karens, they have authority. That's why they put their hands on their hips and they give direct commands. They have authority. It's more of an authority thing. You're a man flexing authority, and it's not necessarily the authority. It's just more so a man telling them what to do and they're saying no. A lot of these women don't have men in their lives to tell them what to do, and they say no to them, you know, and they take it out on random ICE officers and stuff like that. These are femcells. When we talk about incels, right, in the red pill community, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some good game. All right, y'all hit the like button, please support the show, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. I'm gonna give y'all some really good game. All right, when we talk about incels, we're talking about guys that are involuntarily celibate, meaning that they don't have women in their lives. You know, see, it would be some player shit if I was to say, yo, I got a lot of women that I'm dealing with, but none of them ain't hitting on shit, and I'm mad because, yeah, my scratch getting itched, but it's not doing it for me. You understand what I'm saying? These women is like literally totally inside out. These women, it's not like they don't get men. It's not like some of them ain't getting no dick or whatever the fuck they want, or some dude paying their bills and stuff like that. They're getting these things and they're still not satisfied. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's a different type of you know, I mean, think about it. I'm not gonna tell y'all to think about it because no homo, but you know what I'm saying. If you were a woman in some lesser than, and you let some lesser than male hit and do whatever he want with you and stuff like that, and your body and stuff like that, you would have some weird disposition thinking that somebody's objectifying you and doing all of this stuff. And the thing is that they take their personal gripes and then they amplify it. You know what I'm saying? And they want other men to pay for it, and they can't. And the thing is that a lot of them are locked out of, even, listen, because they teamed up with a lot of women. This is why social media honestly is the way it is today. They teamed up with a lot of women to to kind of level the genetic market when it comes to dating and stuff like that. This is why you got fives acting like they tens and sixes acting like they eights and nines and stuff like that. What I'm saying is, you still have an excess of women that genetically didn't win the genetic lottery and they're undeniably locked out. Like this, this bitch built like a fucking golem. You know what I'm saying? This
So these are
built like
starter chicks crashing out. These the starter chicks.
no. Starter chicks are covered. These ain't starter chicks. These are chicks that literally nobody wants to put up with they shit. They don't look the part to act for the stuff that they asking. Some of them come from money. Don't think these bitches don't have no money. Right. So what I'm saying is that a lot of these women they're also locked out of the genetic lottery. They're for every one like actual real incel, there's like 20 women that's out there that's like that. And some of them are sneaky fine, some of them are good, and some of them whatever, but they put a wig on a pig and put them on fig, bro, and see what happens, bro. You dig what I'm saying, dog?
I see them chicks so fig. Them chicks looking crazy out there.
But when the pig puts on its own wig and try to walk on fig, it's not going to turn out the way
bitch. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of women locked out of the genetic market. A lot of these women aren't getting what they want. Right. And then the thing is that, see, us here, we players or we masculine men and stuff like that, and we dealing with women, bro. You going to date a feminist. You're going to run into a feminist. So some of those women, they can't surgery themselves out of it. Sometimes it's a mental thing. Women will talk their way out of a fucking a lifestyle. That makes me feel better as a man. How much pussy I done talked my way out of.
Right.
Cool. I'd rather talk my way out of pussy. At least I ain't talking my way out of a fucking lifestyle. Like, men, we can always wake up and have a clean slate and make it. Women, they have this weird obligation, to some sisterhood or some whatever they call themselves doing and shit like that. And hey, lesbianism ain't even working out for them. So, bro, like,
why that's not working out for them though?
Because they find out that they don't want to put up with themselves. Listen, if you let women sit down and talk to you, women will tell you like the stuff that men have to put up with. They wouldn't dare put up with that shit. They wouldn't dare put up with that shit. And then what's happening, that women are actually getting together at a large amount, at a large rate due to the internet, that now women have a whole different women have a whole different catalog for women now. That's even worse than what they're doing to men. So you have to, first of all, it's one thing to be a delusional bitch, but now you have to be super delusional and still end up with nothing in the end. You know what I'm saying? To even deal with what they putting up with, it's the worst time to be a stud right now. I would never want to be a dyke at this point, bro. You gotta pay bills, take care of other people's kids and shit like that. It's a fucked up deal. And me as a player, I'm like, shit. Well, I think the stud should get a good deal too.
Stepfather. That bitch ain't nothing but a stepfather.
Well, the stud should get a good deal too. I think
but I'm saying
if you're a good woman and you claim that you offer, you bring good shit to the table, I think a stud should get a good deal too. If you're quote unquote gay.
So that bitch gonna about to play double mop. That bitch about to play double dipping. That bitch double dipping.
I mean, it's double dipping.
Because once that bitch get in trouble, that bitch gonna go right back to being a woman.
But studs
I'm a woman. Why are you grabbing me like this? Especially getting pulled over by the police. I'm a woman.
But see, this is the thing though, Raven. What the studs are going through, it ain't got shit to do with us. Now they got their own brand of bullshit that women are putting them through.
That's a fact.
I can't even complain.
That bitch going through the same thing like a woman, because that bitch wanting to be a man, and then now she want to be a black man, and fucking depending on a group. You know what I mean, or whatever the fuck she is.
Well, James, you know what studs stand for, right, bro? You know what it stands for, right?
Nah.
Studs stand for still titties up under that shirt.
Yo, I had me a couple of studs, man. I had like two. I had like 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yo,
I said,
Raven said gay tax.
these studs is different nowadays, though, yo.
Yo, not the gay tax. Let me catch up on y'all comments,
Right.
man. War Master said 5s with wigs and makeups think they're 10s for sure. And filters. Don't forget the filters, you know.
The
online.
filters, oh my lord, especially on these dating apps.
Yeah.
Shit be crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think going
Yo.
into the future with the bullshit that they have lined up for us, like heterosexual men is gonna get like somewhat of a break. But you know,
Shit, we getting a break right now. Stay out the way, stay low key, let them liberals or them studs or whatever you call these women, let them crash out. Right now, we got
Well-
it good right now.
well,
Since
I'm not
all of
gonna.
this going on, Kuda, can we stay on the low radar
Well,
and let's do our little ones and twos?
well, I'm
This
not
is
gonna
the best
lie.
time right now.
You want to know why? I'm gonna
Build
say
your
something.
platform and chill, bro.
No, I'm gonna say something, but I know a lot of people might get mad at me if I say this. But you want to know why men are getting
We
a break
always
right now?
mad at you.
You want to know why men are getting a break right now? Because Trump in office.
Hey, that's a good thing.
No, for real. Because if Kamala was in office, you would see so many compromised niggas right now, bro.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Bro,
It'd be prisons. It'd be more prisons everywhere, probably.
Kamala would
Well,
have
you know
us
what I'm
working
saying?
with the enemy, man.
Working-
I
yeah,
don't-
you know that.
Yeah. Studs
Yeah.
low key do hate their girlfriends' kids, and then also too, I don't, I feel for the studs because they get their maternal instincts played with. You know,
Yeah.
they get their maternal
Right.
instincts played with. Because even as a guy, like I remember in my 20s, even as a guy, I dated a single mother. She was bad as hell, and every dude wanted this girl too. And I'm like, damn,
Right.
here I am in this girl house. She up here cooking food and shit for me and shit like that. And she just had a kid. And I'm like, damn. Shit. My paternal instincts got played with. What's going on, Ebo Sosa? Yeah, we be beyond fucked, Shout outs to Ebo Sosa. I was in your wheelhouse the other day, dropping gems on compartmentalization and certain things that I was talking about. I got into a little bit of neuroscience, but I didn't go too deep. But I was like, man,
Oh,
if Ebo
that's what's
Sosa
up,
was here,
yeah.
he'd be like, yeah, man. Y'all got to sub to Ebo Sosa, man. I think every
Salute to
man
my
should
brother Ebo.
every man should understand a little bit of neuro-linguistic programming and how the world works and stuff like that, So, absolutely. And shout outs to Ebo Sosa. A lot of y'all don't know. Ebo Sosa was telling me, he was like, yo, Kuda, I was thinking about just diving into that shit. And it's like, bro, you gotta walk niggas through that shit, because
Yeah.
people ain't tinkering with their brain like that. And it's not even about tinkering with their brain. I started to tell you guys, this shit on the last show where it's like, when I was talking to Auntie and I was like, bro, like, they're doing everything so that you don't use your imagination. AI right now, and Ebo Sosa will tell you, AI right now is supposed to be replacing your imagination. It's like, damn, dog.
That's crazy.
Damn, dog. AI is supposed to replace your imagination. AI is way worse than Google can never be. People say Google it. Now AI is just going to tell you it and give you a whole synopsis of
Yup.
it and stuff
Yup.
like that. Yeah. But if you don't have no imagination about what you're looking up, like, you're just going to go with what the computer says. You're not even going to have no
That's a
profound
fact.
thoughts about what is spitting back at you and stuff, So yeah, man, shout outs to my truckers, man. Shout outs to Ebo Sosa, man. All y'all be careful on them roads, man. My heart is here for y'all. You did. Man, I need an Xbox bad, War Master. I was thinking about it, bro. I'm gonna do a whole marathon show where I'm just streaming for like 5 days straight and just get that shit up out the way. Cause I said, bro, I could have been did this. And I said, man, I was looking at some video games the other day, while I was ranting about Anton, y'all, and I was looking at Final Fantasy Tactics, man.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Final Fantasy. I remember seeing
Raven.
that, bro. I never played it like that, but yeah, that shit look crazy.
Raven was telling me about Invalid Chronicles, but that's for Steam, and I was looking at War of the Lions, Raven. I'm gonna need your help in like a week or two, because I'm gonna be like, yeah, I didn't know you can get Cloud and all them people on there. The remake looked good. More than 1.5 trillion in fraud, man. See, here go Ebo. See, here go Ebo, man. See, but Ebo, you gotta open them to the concept though, cause Ebo, you know, look, bro. You know how niggas really started learning neuro-linguistic programming? They were learning neuro-linguistic programming through pickup. So they were learning about being kinesthetic, and they were learning about all of that stuff through pickup. So I don't know, like, bro, like there's like, in a weird way, you have to attach women to some shit to make it go. And I know it's cheesy, but it you know, it's the truth, you know. Listen, bro. They got a 2026 Corvette that got like 1,000, like what was it, like 1,035 or 1,065 or something horsepower, literally, like off the lot. You can go to Chevy and go stupid. You can go to the Chevrolet dealer and go stupid. Niggas don't give a fuck. But if you put a bitch beside that car sipping a Coca-Cola, nigga, them cars are gonna sell like hotcakes. Hotcakes.
Yeah, that's with the you gotta.
There's a Corvette that go faster than the damn Veyron, yeah. And niggas don't give a damn. But if you put a bitch in a Coca-Cola beside that joint and say, "Hey, look, we're gonna throw
have the keys." You gotta have the keys with it too.
Yeah.
So, have the keys dangling with a white bitch or whatever bitch dangling, saying about the. You know what I mean? But that's the same thing that Dick Gregory said in No More Lies, though. Too. You feel me?
Modern man ain't Renaissance men. They don't look at the craftsmanship of something. Like me, I could be like, damn, these nigga, and it's a naturally aspirated. Well, yeah, this one is actually a naturally aspirated engine, if I'm not mistaken. Or I think it might be twin turbo, naturally aspirated twin turbo, if I'm not mistaken. You know. Man, War Master living my dream, bro. Just one wheeling all day, working, and just like kick back and play some Xbox.
What was that book that Dr. Curry put out, man? I lost that fucking book. I actually had it.
That had what?
There was a dude named Dr. Curry. He was cool with what's the dude name, man? Dr. T.S. Johnson. Because I had that book though, man. Damn, I forgot the name of it. Man Not.
That's so
Man Not. Man Not, yo. Man Not. I need to get that book again, man. And yo, that shit.
I don't know. I heard that story was real, and then I heard it was fake. How they put that little boy in the electric chair.
Yeah. I don't know.
But I heard it was real. I saw some pictures from it.
The book, yo. I need to get it again, man. I really do.
Yeah, that's an essential read. I actually really need to read that.
But people be stealing my books, bro. People done stole a lot of my books.
Well, get the PDF.
A lot of my books got stolen.
I'm gonna give you a gem. I'm gonna give you a gem right now. Just don't forget this. Go on Google, type in whatever book you need, and get the free PDF. And then also too, you just type in the book and say free PDF download, or there's places and put download. But there's places also where it's like a virtual library where they can have you rent the book, but you can literally just download the book and and just save it to your files, and you know.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, and then if you go on the app store, you can get an app and just type in PDF reader, and you can just import that download to your PDF reader and just read it. That's how I got a lot of the books that I'm studying now with bookkeeping. So, you know.
Right, that's a fact.
But it is good though when you get a chance to buy the book so you can support him or his family.
Yeah, I just like Paul. I just like touching and going through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
fingertips going through the pages and everything like that. You know what I mean? Shit like that. But I got a couple of books. I need to get more in tune. You know what I mean? To keep me out this space, bro. Because I'm just seeing.
Yeah, this space is
I'm
brainwashed.
just seeing the transition within this space, bro. Like, what is a rightful Christians? You gotta act like this, or you gotta be like this, and
Well,
this
I'm
and
not
that.
gonna.
No,
I'm
I
not.
don't see that.
I'm
I
not.
don't see that, bro.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Anton gotta
I'm
have
a.
rules, but Corey don't gotta have no rules. Like, nah, my nigga, this is a free world.
Some of the
Be you.
most of the fakest Christians are in the USA. Because honestly, they're supposed to be traveling.
Yeah, I give you
They're
that.
supposed to be traveling. You know.
Yeah, I give you that though. But my thing is this, right? I have a pastor, right, and he from Memphis, and he said, "Yo, man, at the end of the day, yo, you ain't gonna talk to me crazy. You ain't, yo. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You got to put the strongest in the front. Like, I don't know how to quote the Bible to a certain way. Don't get me saying this, but ain't no rules, bro. Long I live my life the righteous way. Nobody can tell me how to live my life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
but
people on this
righteousness
internet
is
will get you out of your pocket. Righteousness is within inside you. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
that too, and righteousness is subjective. But I would
Yeah,
just
it
say,
is, bro. But
I would just say though, I would just say you need to undoubtedly just know that you have a personal relationship with God, and then take it from there. You know, whether you want to read
that's
scripture
it too.
or
But on
yeah.
this internet thing, everybody want to put this person on this pedestal and this person and all that.
But
Nah, man, you
also
gotta find
too,
it out with a fine comb, bro.
but also too, when I say God, I mean you. You know,
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But in these spaces, bro, because you see where it's at, because you got, like you said, you got people on Corey's side, you got a lot of people that's on Anton's side. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, fam, man, just follow you, man. This dude who you are, man. These people is already freaking rich. These people already got bread. You know what
well,
I'm
I
saying?
mean, the
Let
the
this shit
black
play out the way it play out. Fuck it.
the black community has a we have a identity crisis that we don't talk about. So that's a whole nother
Yeah,
thing.
that too.
And all of the stuff that we talk about, like religion and lineage and all that other stuff, we, like I said, we ingratiate that into our identity, and we feel attacked when somebody says something about it, or comment on it, or critiques it, But let's get back into this, y'all, real quick. Give me 1 second.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Why don't you people know this? His parents begged him not to go. I don't know if you've seen or heard what his parents said. They begged him not to go, begged him to be careful. So you get the bronze. Our good sis Renee, she gets the silver. Honorable mention to her wife, drive, baby, drive. And if you
And they don't really care about Renee, which is fucked up.
would have unalived yourself by
Picking up a live grenade.
that's gold medal worthy right there. I don't know what y'all are competing for. You got dumb, dumber, dumberest. Is that what we're doing out here? Because what are we doing out here? What are we doing out here?
Wait, hold on.
Look at this jackass.
Raven, let me know if your legs are okay, because Raven did say something about his legs getting fucked up in the snow. Now listen, y'all, I'm gonna make the screen bigger. Hold on, y'all, take a look at this. Look at this nigga. Look at this fat black nigga trying to run. This is what I said is gonna make y'all laugh. Look at this nigga trying to run from ICE. Now when you this big, you ain't gonna get away. A nigga with a big black jacket and some brown pants. He tried to turn the jets on. It didn't work. Look. Where are you going? Well, they took his fat ass down. Look at this shit. bruh. Emo, what is he thinking, bro? You know your fat ass wasn't going nowhere, bro.
Big fella tried to kick it into high gear. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Like, for real, fam. Like, you know how big you are. You know you ain't running nowhere. But that's what
Man, that nigga
that's what the left Kool-Aid does to you. It makes you delusional. It
Bro,
makes you,
there's so many dudes on the Kool-Aid is crazy. So many dudes on the Kool-Aid is crazy, man. I mean, that's what Anton that's what Anton was trying to tell Corey. It's like, bro, you on the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you a coon, but nah, nigga, you on the Kool-Aid. Yeah, don't he look like a Manosphere dude? Don't he like the dude that tried to blow up shit on the trains and failed, or the EMPD dude? What was it? EMPD 40? I forgot the guy's name. War Master said I hit my knee on the ground in high school. I never forgot. I messed up my whole. Bro, when you're tall the way you are, War Master, bro, it's your knees you gotta watch out for. You know, if you a tall dude, it's your knees, man.
I
Even
just
all the
think that,
basketball
like,
players, y'all gotta keep y'all knees in check.
Like, I think this is a trend, man. I think so many trends, man. The motherfuckers just want to go up to the police. It was first it was the Black Lives Matters thing. Everybody was hit with that. You know what I'm saying? Came up with that. Before that, it was the Me Too movement and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? After that, it was like, go green. Everybody wanted to go green at one point in time. Now it's like go at ICE. You know what I mean? I think it's a trend, bro.
That was during.
You really understand history, and you really understand what the fuck was going on before this ICE shit. What the fuck was going on before that? What the fuck was going on before that?
Well, that was during Biden. That was during Biden, and like I said, black people set the precedent for all of this stuff. So you got white people that didn't think that they were going to be in the seat of black people, but they're fighting against other white people.
That's it, man. Why don't white crime? Fuck it.
But I mean,
fuck it. I been was talking about why don't white crime. You feel me? That's how I look at it, bro. Say I'm wrong. Call me whatever you want to call me, bro. I don't care, bro.
I hate to say it like this.
I still want to fuck a bitch from this space. Fuck y'all.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but I hate to say it like this, but I gotta say it like this. There is a cost. There is a cost for treating Trump like a. They treated Trump like a nigga, bro.
They did, yo. They did it in a lot of ways.
There is a cost for that.
They laughed at him, yo, when he got, pow,
and they tried to put him through the whole jail system. They put Fannie Wills on her while she was on Thug.
Oh, Fannie Wills can't do no wrong in black people's eyes, yo. She could talk to a judge, all type of craziness in Congress, all type of craziness. You know what I'm saying? But they don't lie with that.
I think Trump.
Who talked to Congress like that, bruh?
I think Trump sits in the White House sometimes and just sit back and laugh at this shit, bro. Like,
man, I will sit in the White House in my motherfucking boxers, nigga, with a cigar, nigga, and put and laugh at all you motherfuckers. That's what I'll do if I was the president.
Yeah, that's the thing, Link. And then she's running up against another dude, and they said that like both of them. That's what Mika was saying. They said both of them were funded by the same organization. So they're like, who's
name
the
one
organization
female mayor got a bag. Name me one female mayor that actually doing some justice out here. They all get in a bag.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these black female mayors be looking like thoughts. Like I hate to say it, but like
the one up here, nigga, she had a whole drug dealer, yo. It was a whole scandal. Look it up in Rochester. It was a whole scandal, nigga. That nigga was one of the biggest suppliers up here.
See,
he got caught. You know what I'm saying? And she was buying Escalades and I mean, yeah, Escalades for her family and all of that shit.
I was looking at Chicago's mayor, Lori Lightfoot. I'm like, bro, this bitch a crackhead. What is wrong with y'all? And it's like,
Bro,
you know,
that
but
one.
but see, I can't say much because like even when I was young, Marion Barry, you know what I'm saying? We had Barry
Oh
Farms.
yeah, you right.
I can't.
Yeah.
I really. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, bro. I was wolfing on
So
the
it do
internet, bro. I
trickle
ain't really.
down.
Yeah, I ain't really had no leg to stand on. I was like, damn. But you know, I ain't gonna lie though. Right, crackhead will look out for you though. You know,
Crackheads used to get all the goodies back in the day, like the 90s or the 80s crackhead. Them motherfuckers used to bang all the goodies. New friends.
Yeah, Lori
so
Lightfoot
they
had
back.
the Lori Lightfoot looked like Earthworm Jim in that chopper suit, bro.
Oh shit.
That's for my millennial and Gen Xers. If y'all don't know who I know the Gen Zs don't know who Earthworm Jim.
You said an earthworm?
Earthworm Jim.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's it. Look up Earthworm Jim. You gonna be like, oh shit, it's kind of a funny joke. I just didn't add to it, yeah. But Earthworm Jim, yeah.
Okay.
Shout outs to everybody here. Y'all hit the like button. Please support the show. Hit the Cash App. Hit the PayPal. Let's see this out, man. Hold
You
on,
have an out of body experience. You know, it makes you think you can do anything. It made him think he could run a 4-4 with his big ass. You know, the left Kool-Aid also makes y'all think you're more powerful than cars.
Mm-hmm.
God bless these people who have had the patience not to run y'all over.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I keep seeing videos of y'all in front of cars with your hands, like you're Hancock or
I should have added more context to it, Ebo. But I'm like, I'll just throw it out there, you know.
Hulk or somebody or Thor, anybody. You think you're anybody that's not real, that was drawn on a piece of paper and then made into.
You said threw me into the grass. I hit the ground hard at 22 miles per hour. Oh man, you was riding way beyond pushback. You was riding way beyond pushback, Raven. Goddamn. My bad. I was looking at Brandon Jamal. You was riding way beyond pushback, Raven.
That's who you people think you are. God bless these people.
Oh, I went on my One Wheel app today, Warmaster and Raven, and I didn't know there's a update. I didn't know there was a pint update. I need to go see what the pint update is because I don't want to update my app and then my board start acting weird. I don't know. Be careful updating y'all boards to the new iOSs and stuff like that or the new updates. There's an update for the pint out right now, and that shit, you know. Raven I think he needs to lower the horsepower on his board because the behavior of the board is a lot different. Or if he can custom carve his board to beginner, and then when he grows he can move it around and stuff like that. Warmaster, you gotta try to ride in Delirium. Yeah, Link, I'm gonna start doing some more videos. I was telling Warmaster, I got some Rocky videos where I'm like on the rocks and stuff like that. But I'm not doing nothing special. I'm just,
Nah, when you post that video when they was sky gliding, whatever the fuck they was doing.
Yeah, they was sky gliding. This girl was
telling the mountains and shit. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, this girl was telling me earlier there was this couple that was sky gliding, and like I don't know what they were doing because usually they have a pilot. So you go up there, you and your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whatever, you pay like $1 million kip and you go up there and you do the sky gliding and you have a pilot. But the thing is that like they landed fucked up. It was in the grass, but they landed fucked up. The guy was like shaking the thing trying to land, and I don't know. It's up to the pilot, but they landed fucked up.
They in critical.
Who's gonna score the victory? I'm still using Cruise. I ain't crashing like Raven, man. I had a friend here, and I was teaching her how to ride it, and I put my board in Redwood. Basically, it lowered the board. Yeah, the one wheel. So like I
That
have
shit
a
look like it's hard to ride that shit, Paul. You know what I
no,
mean?
it's not bad though. I put it in. It's called Redwood when you're like learning how to learn to ride it, and like
Yeah.
the board is like less playful, is more stable, and it lowers the horsepower to like 12. So 12 is like the max. So you start getting pushback at
Oh
like
shit.
12. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, she rode it better on Skyline, which is like the
Right.
highest setting, but she busted her ass on 12. So I gotta make sure she okay.
Oh, yo, she ain't had no knee pads or nothing.
Bro, she
Like,
busted her ass. She
like
took a legit fall. I told her she
you
took a
gotta
legit fall.
ride them shits with some knee pads and all of that shit,
Yeah,
helmet.
yeah. She was, but it was weird because like I was teaching her how to ride and she's goofy footed. So like, you know,
What's the
and we used
what's
to
the
you said what's goofy? Like
nah?
goofy
What's
footed?
the one wheel? Because you know they got the one wheel motorcycle, right?
So the one that you're talking about is the one
Seen
with the
that
wheels
shit?
in the middle. Yeah, it's called an EUC. It's called an electronic unicycle. Honda
Yo,
even
that
makes them.
shit look crazy, son.
Yeah, they be
I seen
jumping
that
off
shit on
curves and stuff.
Facebook.
There's
I
actually a
seen that
guy
shit
out
on
here.
Facebook.
There's
Oh
actually a
hell,
guy out
I'm
here with
good.
one. Yeah, there's a guy out here with one. When one wheelers run into EUC riders, like we do like this helmet salute, which is like pretty cool. You know, it's actually pretty fun because like we're both like riding something exotic.
Man, I'm good.
Yeah, technically you're riding something exotic. Like, you know what's funny?
Right.
I've been around places where there's like Lamborghinis and people are like, yeah, that's nice, but they're like more worried about my board than the damn Lamborghini. I'm like, this is crazy. You know, there's a goofy foot setting on the XR. What? I was telling her about pushing Mongo, but no, she's goofy footed. And did you know what? So in DC, for some reason, right? I used to be a street skater, y'all. And me and my friend, we got people in DC to actually build vert ramps and stuff like that. They took it
Oh
away.
wow.
Yeah, it was called Shaw Skate Park, and then actually we got a skate park built in my neighborhood also. My brother Rashad got it built. Actually, we were like rallying for them to get it built, and it's like vert and some street stuff or whatever. But anyway, there's a lot of graffiti and street skaters in DC, and for some reason the majority of them are goofy footed, and us like regular skaters, like we kind of get mad about that. But like, I don't know, like the ledges and stuff that's like waxed and stuff that they're grinding on and stuff that they use in the district that's like goofy footed, we can't really use it as regular people, because guess what, when we do it, we like literally, like if you're learning moves, it's better for you to learn something front side, meaning that you're looking at something that's in front of you. You know, when you're doing something that's called backside, you have to literally look over your shoulder, and you have to be like really good at aiming the board where you want to go. And nothing is wrong with that. But the thing is that if you take a fall, you're going to be falling backside. So what I'm saying is that it's easy for you to fall front side, because guess what? You can push your hands out in front of you and catch your fall, get up, recover your board, and go try it again. When you're falling backside and your body's going back ways, when you put your arm behind you, is gonna be at like a weird, like literally you can literally like fuck your whole arm up trying to catch your fall back ways, like putting your
That's
hands
a fact.
behind you. Yeah, and then
Right.
it depends on how you fall, because like, are your hands facing backwards, are your palms facing backwards, or are they facing forwards, or how are you catching your fall backwards? When you're catching your fall frontwards, it's a little bit more instinctual to have your hand frontwards. So a lot of the ledges and stuff and stairwells and stuff that people practice on in the DMV area and in DC for sure, because we skate at places that we're not supposed to skate, like Freedom Plaza and stuff like that, Courthouse and all that other stuff, and right in front of the White House too, y'all. I got stories for days, bro. But literally
The
falling
homeless
back.
be right there in front of the White House, I heard.
Absolutely, yeah,
All
absolutely.
different types of people is be in front of the White House, I heard. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
we used to
Right there on Pennsylvania Avenue, right?
we
Like
used to
Pennsylvania
blow
Avenue?
we used to blow trees in front of the White House, drink
That's
beers.
crazy. Hell no, I ain't doing that. No,
They
I'm
don't, bro.
wild though.
As kids, I'm
I
telling
do.
you,
Yeah, as
as
kids,
kids,
I'll do the W.
yeah,
I'll do it. I'll do it like
yeah,
because you lived out there, you raised and like you born from there.
yeah,
So I get it. I get it.
yeah.
I can get it,
Skating
yo.
for me
But
was
my
like
aunt lived
it
out
was a
there.
form of freedom. Yeah, it was a form of
Yeah.
freedom.
Oh
And
hell yeah, fam.
yeah, we
You remember
skated
when
in
you
Freedom
talked about
Plaza.
skateboarding? Yeah,
Mhm.
yo. You remember you remember when I told you my skateboarding experience up here on my
Yeah,
block? Like you motherfucker used to bully me type shit, yo. I have
bro,
to run in my
skaters be
mom's house and go
fighting,
pull out
bro.
a knife.
Skaters know how
Yeah,
to
they
fight, bro.
still fight. They still fight
Bro,
and they still keep the 90, like the bell
yeah,
bottoms. They
yeah.
still
You'll
rock
get
the
hit with a
bell
skate.
bottoms. These young kids up here still rock the 90 fashion. For the
Yeah, I ain't gonna
females,
lie. I ain't gonna lie now
the
though.
males,
There's some more baddie female skaters now. I'm mad as fuck,
yo,
but
they fine as
yeah,
fuck.
yeah, and they know how to.
I can't wait till the weather get better. I just want to chill. Know what
Yeah,
I mean? Because
I'll be out there
there's
chilling.
older
Yeah,
women that be like, because I don't want to cut your bill, right? Because now they doing
yeah,
like the old school break dancing, like over here by a bridge that everybody go to, right? Everybody
mm,
go to this little bridge where it got like a little flat right there where you can
mm,
chill. They got benches and shit, and maybe older women there chilling. But sometimes they'll bring out like old hip hop music, and then everybody will
yeah.
start break
Yeah,
dancing and
it'd be
shit.
a block party, and everybody be just
Yeah,
skating.
yo, it'd be like one section people doing break dancing, a group over here doing like they got their skateboards. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It'd be
Hmm.
like different people, but they all be bending with each other though. They all be chilling, bro.
Yeah,
It'd
there's a
be
lot
like
of
certain
serious female
days.
skaters. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of them now. And then you know what's funny?
What?
Shout outs to
What the?
War Master, shout outs to Raven. If you
Oh,
got a
excuse
one
me.
wheel and you pull up to like an actual skater event, like they be like, you get mad respect, you get mad props,
That's a
you know.
fact.
Yeah, but nah,
And that's the fucked up.
these girls be skating. They be doing like tray flips. They be doing like hard
All
flips
of that,
and
bro. All of that.
jumping stairwells and stuff like
Yup.
that. I'm like, bro,
Don't
women.
care
I
if
ain't
they
gonna lie,
get hurt, still get
right?
back on their skateboard.
I
You
ain't
know what I
gonna lie.
mean? They don't sweat
Women,
that shit.
women been stepping it up. I'm not gonna lie. In a lot of in sports and stuff, like women been stepping it up. Like the
Uh,
WWE is being carried by women. You know,
yeah.
the skateboarders, like even on Facebook, bro, I follow a bunch of just like random broads skating, like bitches in
Fam.
India skating and shit. I've never seen a bitch do a tray flip in a
Yes.
dress. I'm
They
like,
break
damn.
dancing. They holding on to the, like, even in Japan right now, you got them holding on to the
Yeah,
hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They rocking the gear from like LA and bringing it to Japan.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If you go to
yeah.
Japan, I don't know where it's at. You know what I mean? They got
Shit,
low riders out there. They
it's
got
in
low riders. They got
it's
low
in
riders.
yeah. What you're talking about is in Yokohama, and but the skaters though they're most likely in Shibuya and
See?
stuff. Yeah, yeah. I want to visit there.
Shibuya. Yep.
While I'm on this side
That's
of the planet, I
crazy.
definitely want to visit there. Yeah, you know.
See, I only see this shit on Facebook, yo, because I follow this shit on Facebook. Or
Y'all, they got these
when
girls in Brazil. They be in the favelas. They be in Brazil. They be everywhere. And they're getting sponsored too.
done the
You
type
know,
of women you need to get with, like one of those.
hell yeah.
Because
But you gotta
even
be careful.
New be showing that shit on his channel. Even New be
Well,
showing that shit on his channel.
you got to be careful though, cause I ain't gonna lie. Now
Oh
that
yeah,
I'm
you gotta be
older,
careful anywhere. You gotta be careful anywhere you go, bro.
yeah, but now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, I kind of really don't want my. I mean, it's hot and it's nice that my girl jump in stairwells, but I'm like, this bitch could have a concussion. You know,
Yeah,
I'm kind of
yeah,
like
I
War
get it.
Master. She need to put on some gloves and a helmet and stuff, bro. Recently, bro, P.
I
Rodriguez.
get it.
Hold on, no, it wasn't P. Rod. It was Naya, bro. Naya Hudson. He literally just had a concussion. Hold on,
Oh,
let me see. Let me see if I can find it, bro. This shit, it was pretty fucked up. Let me see. And he been skating since he was a kid. I mean, I'm pretty sure he alright, but Let me see. Y'all don't understand. We used to sit in the house all day and just watch videos and go skating. I used to watch Zero New Blood. That was like a pregame for us, and we just go skating. I used to watch Stefan Janowski. My favorite skater was Dustin Dahlin. I used to have like a board with 2 wrists and stuff, like a Dustin Dahlin deck. And like when you do like a board grind, it's like you're slitting his wrist. That shit was cold. Hold on. Concussion. Dang. So this ain't his first slam. Okay, look, y'all. Look right here. I didn't see this one. This is 6 years ago, so he probably used to this, but look at this.
Yeah, I've been eating shit forever, ever since I can remember.
Oh.
One of my worst
Yeah,
falls
Tony
ever
Hawk is
was
good.
the backsmith down in La Jolla 18. Oh my god.
The thing is though, Tony Hawk, he does all of his moves vert. So when he does it like street, they're really low, but he does it like they're kind of when you do like when you can complete a trick and it's like kind of like really low or like barely completed, but you can do it. It's like sketchy. So they call it sketchy or they call it mob. You know, yeah, Lords of Dogtown, of course, Peralta and all of them, of course, bro. I'm telling y'all, nothing about me ordinary, bro. I'm one of them ones, bro. I'm a real one, bro.
As soon as I popped, I just remember thinking I just popped too soft. I got really lucky.
Rarely can you ever talk to a black person about Nia Hudson, bro. They don't even know who Nia was. Nia used to be this young kid. He got these big freeform dreads, and the board damn near bigger than him, and he was jumping stairwells and doing tray flips and everything.
I like skipped down 1 foot on the rail. If I would have just gone from the top.
And literally, this is when I stopped skating. This was what I was doing. I was learning how to get up on rails and stuff like that. Learning how to plant my trucks on rails. And literally, when you jump a stairwell and you can over jump or under jump, or you can, you don't have as much speed, you literally got to kick the board away, try to land on your feet, go grab your board, and then try it again.
At the bottom, it would have been way worse. You definitely had some time to think.
Skateboarders are tough.
Like, all right, I'm really about to die right now, so prepare yourself. I just hit my head so hard. It was bad. I'm sure I got a concussion, but obviously didn't go to the hospital.
This is 6 years ago.
Everyone was tripping, and everyone was really surprised that I wanted to get up and still do it again.
Yeah, Terry Kennedy, TK just got released. Yep. I wonder if he still got it.
Yep, the Smith down the 24. I'd always wanted to hit that rail.
No, he tried to do a Smith grind.
There, it was feeling good, but it was just windy that day. It sucked. And I think that was the main reason why I fell on that first one.
Bro, Smith grinds are crazy.
I was just going a little slow, but I just went for it anyways. Slipped in a lip slide, which was pretty unlikely to happen for me.
Because literally you got to plant your trucks and then you got to have like that type of angle and then slide down the rail and then exit out.
On a Smith grind. But luckily I was going slow enough to where the fall wasn't super bad. And I kind of just like sacked and then like skipped down the stairs, hit my face a little bit.
Bro.
But it wasn't like too bad of a fall compared to what it could have been on a 24 rail. Curved rail. This one was until death.
Like he doing a front Smith too.
There was a ton of slams on this one, to be honest.
And then they'll be doing this stuff switch. I was supposed to learn how to ride switch.
You're lucky.
And I still haven't.
I was rolling on the dirt side and not on the stair
And these
side.
people are doing like kick flip to 5-0 or kick flip to 50-50.
But still, I was just like tumbling down that hill and on my neck and on my head, just hitting everything possible. There was probably at least like 10 gnarly slams on that one. So that trick was just such a mission, but it was definitely worth it.
And see, they get paid the big dollars. Now the guys that be doing like the fucked up tricks, they're from like Zero. Their team is called Zero. And yes, it got a skull on it. But this is the one he recently took. Look at this. Yeah, he was done. So this is him. I think that other one was AI. But this is him trying to do that same. that same Smith, or I guess a nose slide. And you know, these rails are waxed, y'all. And the board is waxed too. And sometimes you gotta use like I ain't gonna lie, it's worse to use the brand new deck because it'd be slippery. But hey, look at this. The board collapsed from under his foot. He's already gonna be a split. Hit his leg. Then it's gonna send his head downward. Fuck. He landed on his head. Literally. Literally. Jesus, peace. I really didn't want to look at this shit. I don't like to see my some of my idols go out like this. And trust me, he was younger than me when he started skating. Then I looked up to him. I was like, yeah, that kid is the truth. Bruh, Jesus, peace. Jesus, peace. Can y'all see that? Jesus, peace.
Yes, man. That's
You said give that a
that's
10 for
crazy.
see, I can't take y'all niggas nowhere. Give that a 10 for difficulty, bro.
That's crazy. That's nasty.
I mean, believe it or not, when you're doing rails, a lot of these falls, depending on the stairwells, they're not fatalities, but like this is a steep stairwell, meaning that you can cover more stairs with a jump. But so he's done. Somebody tried to simulate it and they didn't catch the rail. And that's what makes it worse, that the board adds like an extra, like an extra oomph to it, like an extra velocity. Like when the board meets the rail, you're going faster. You're going faster than you think. I ain't gonna lie, this shit is like literally like throwing yourself at a wall, y'all. So I ain't gonna lie. This is I really didn't want to look at this tonight.
Oh, I'm good.
Y'all be buying clothes like pre-ripped and pre-teared and shit like that. This is where the rips and tears come from, y'all. Balenciaga will sell you some ripped up jeans. Hey, look.
Oh, I'm good.
People was wondering, like back in the day, like, oh, why does skateboarders wear skinny jeans and stuff like that? Is because it gives you more pop on the board. It gives you more bounce. Yeah, see, this was 2 weeks ago. I think this is him.
Olympic hero Nyjah Huston, the Team USA skateboarder who won silver at the Paris 2024 Games, has been hospitalized with a fractured skull and shattered eye socket following a horrific training accident. The 30-year-old suffered the severe injuries during a high-risk street skate session in California when he misjudged a complex rail grind, leading to a high-impact fall. Huston underwent emergency surgery and remains in stable condition under close medical observation. The skateboarding community has rallied around the athlete, known for his fearless style and record-breaking career, with fellow competitors sharing messages of support on social media. Huston's team confirmed he faces a long recovery, but expressed optimism about his return to the sport. This setback comes just months before key qualifiers for the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. Olympic hero Nyjah.
Damn. Let me show y'all what he was looking like as a kid. Let me show y'all what I saw. Let me see. There's another guy too named Stefan Janowski. He makes everything looks fucking look. This is in 2007, y'all. The board is damn near bigger than him. Oh my god, he did skate for Element. Look how long he been doing stairwells. Backside flips. Gaps. 3 stairs. Bruh, what? What is that? An over crail flip? Man? Over crail grind? Look at this. Backside too. Bruh grew up skating. You're doing a whole line right here. Damn. Kickflip to board slide. What's that? Down. Crook grind down. Manual. Oh man. This man did a whole nose mani to shove it. Is that a hard flip? Imagine this damn kid grow up and man. Listen, y'all be thinking skateboarders. Look, Chris Cole. Let me show y'all something. He tray flipped the Wallenberg gap. This was like the biggest thing ever, and he kept doing it until he failed. Look at this. And this is Zero. This is the skate company I was telling y'all about, Zero. They all do big shit. Look at this. Tested in the distance. He about to tray flip the Wallenberg gap, y'all. Look how much times he tries it. Ugh. And he got the right speed too. You and your cameraman had to be out there all day till you get it right. Rest in peace to your ankles. God damn. Good Lord. Sweet Jesus. Ooh, almost had it. Broke his board. Broke his board again. Ooh, he had it. Ooh, see, them the ones that get you too. When you get it and then you just slip backwards.
Right.
Bro.
It's man. I gotta wake up early in the morning, man.
I feel you, man. It's already 9:33 here. I'm about to take my ass to sleep too, man.
Yo, I'm gonna holler at you, yo.
All right, bro. Be safe, bro. Look, Corey,
yo,
I think
do a part two. Do a part two, because I might miss it. But
wait, Corey might be live right now. Hold on. Let me see. Corey might be live right now. Hold on.
Cause this ass be going like late. I'm tired as hell.
Actually, he goes. It's like 9 something where you at. He goes live at 11. So I've heard.
Man, I'm gonna be asleep.
Yeah.
I can't do this shit. Man.
Raven say he's a fucking idiot, man. Look, wait until I show War Master what Bodie from the Float Life be doing on that XR, man. I don't know. War Master gonna probably be bonking by summertime. Bonking is actually fun. Or curb nudging. Yeah. Bonking is basically like I absolutely will. All right, I got you, bro. Be safe, okay? All right.
Yep. Yo,
Shout
same
outs
to
to
you too, bro.
no problem. Shout outs to JFK in the place to be, man. Definitely coming through and kicking it. Let me know if y'all want to hit the link. Y'all please support the show. Doing this off the cuff. I did want to go to sleep, but I was like, man, let me kick it with the fam. Let me kick it with the fam, y'all. But man, let me tell y'all something. If y'all are going to watch the 5150 show tonight, if Corey brings up Anton, he's gonna nuke his platform. Because honestly, really is really old news. Like I'm telling you the truth, y'all. The way O'Shea is milking this shit, pause. And the way the like other content creators are just milking this shit, it's like, bro, we get it, bro. What is there to say, bro? If y'all not going to fight, y'all not gonna fight. Like shit. Even Adam 22 recently just got knocked out by the dude that smashed his wife. Like it's like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Maybe he might, have an apology or whatever. I don't know. I think this show, will solidify if Anton is really going to sue him or not. But like I said, Anton, he been getting his ducks in a row. When he came on and Link U was here. Shout outs to Party. Party was here. War Master was here. Knew you was here. A lot of people was here. I was like, oh, he about to sue him. You talking about distress, pulling your daughter out of school, and I ain't gonna lie, rich niggas will use their daughter as collateral. They will use their kids as collateral, bro. Hey, look, when they go low, you go lower. They will use their kids as collateral, bro. Do not think that the kids being used as collateral is off the fucking table, bro. You did. So it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I need you guys to hit the like button. 9:37. Jeez, we miles away. So the week went by quick, but I've been here working, doing my thingy thing. We're at an hour and 42 minutes. I'll make sure before we get up out of here, we'll get to 2 hours flat. It will be good, But Raven, I was my goal is to get War Master to play Persona, at least one of them. I really want him to play Persona 5 because I think that's the best one. But bro, I've been looking at Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the Lions. So I didn't know that there would I didn't know that I didn't know there was one for the PlayStation. And I'm trying to figure out, did it come out before Final Fantasy VII or after? I think it came out in 98 or maybe the same year, but it got overshadowed. But Tactics was a lot different, y'all. They had like a job system. There is another Final Fantasy that I did want to play. I think I played it, but I forgot if I played it because I get them mixed up. But I heard Final Fantasy VI was fire too. So anyway, if you guys are into video games, right, and you guys haven't played Final Fantasy, or you ever thought about playing Final Fantasy, their golden era was like between like Final Fantasy 3 to 10. Yeah, I heard War of the Lions was a great story. The gameplay was good too. I heard you can get Cloud, and I even heard in Invalid's Chronicles you can get like Balthier and Pinello from 12, which is interesting. Somebody told me they were brother and sister. I don't know if that's true. But your boy Balthier was trying to get at my girl Fran. I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, tactics still teaches strategies. Yeah, and then they have a job system. I was looking at some tips and strategies though, but I think I'm gonna learn the hard way on my first playthrough. You know, when I get at it. But I have been playing and I've had it on my phone for a long time. I just haven't played it. I've been playing Final Fantasy 9, and it's you know, it's pretty good. I can't complain. I'm actually kind of following the story again. 9 always slipped me, but I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at some people like they did the tier list. I was like, bro, what the fuck? People be like, oh, Final Fantasy 8 was the worst. He was like, oh, because, you know, imagine being a 10-year-old and being a kid and trying to figure out the junction system. Final Fantasy 8 was dope. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if you if you did it like how I did it, I played 7 and played 8 literally right after. And 8 is like completely different than 7. Like you know, just how everything is set up. But 8 is dope. Like the junctioning system on 8 is like is fucking valid. You know. Shout outs to everybody in the building. Please hit the like button and please support the show. What was I about to say? I'm gonna wait till another show. We're just gonna go down a bunch of video game rabbit holes, and y'all can throw in the video games that y'all are interested in, you know, these days. So I was telling a buddy earlier, he was like, oh, I'm gonna buy Activision because Activision is producing Grand Theft Auto. I was like, no, it's not Activision, it's Take-Two that's producing Grand Theft Auto, and the ticker is TWO. You know, it's TWO. So make sure if you guys are gonna buy stock in Grand Theft Auto, you use the ticker TWO. You know, I was supposed to be investing in it. I think I got like $4 in it. I don't, Jesus Christ, but it's gonna take off. I heard they're doing a Bully 2, and I see they're doing a Red Dead Redemption 3. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. But anyway, y'all, my voice is almost gone. Shout outs to JFK for coming through. And shout outs to everybody in the building. We got like 12 minutes left. You know, I'll give y'all the full 12. But I want to show War Master Bodhi. I just don't know how to spell his name. He spelled his name weird. I spelled it right. BODHI. Okay. Look at this. Ooh. That's the thing when you're doing tricks on the one wheel. Sometimes you got to make sure you know exactly which direction that wheel is going in. Don't do this at home, y'all. Hippie jump.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Bro, Bodhi's a beast.
That might have been the gnarliest shit I ever seen you do, bro. That might have been the gnarliest thing I ever seen you do.
They be destroying their own. They be destroying their own factory. This is what I would do.
Oh!
Fucked up his camera.
No, that's a spicy clip.
You gotta turn off simple stop.
All right, ready?
Slick floor. Oh, that's tight. So when you get the float pads, War Master, that's what you would do. Some people though, I went riding with my bro out here, and I got so much footage. I gotta go find it. It's on one of my SD cards. In Thailand, he's weird. Like literally, he gets on his board, right, and he automatically switches. So like he'll like turn on his board, and he'll get on it. Pause, and he'll like switch tail to nose. So like literally the whole time while he's riding around, he's riding with his tail forward instead of the nose of the board. Dang. You know, when I first started using these things, I was like, bro, there can't be. I mean, of course there's tricks, but I'm like, bro, these niggas can't be doing like rails and stairwells and like deep drops and stuff. Man, shit. These things are indestructible.
Oh,
Jeez.
damn.
God damn.
That's crazy.
And all of these are XRs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's crazy.
What?
What the fuck was that?
It's all.
You see me trying to hold that? oh shit! Woo!
Dude, I just almost kicked you in the face.
I tried to keep my head down. That hurt. The board just rolled on me. That's why you need W.
Yeah, he doing this shit now with W rails, man. I don't know. Even the GT, when the GT first came out, if you were to do like tricks on it, there was like a huge tail drag. Look at the tail drag, see? Definitely get the float plates because there's a layer between your foot and the battery. So if you don't know, if you don't know, your sensors are in the front and the battery's on the tail.
Oh, it just stands right there.
These look gayer than scooters, aka skate.
Can I get a hug?
New, you gonna get one also too, man. While you talking, bro, you gonna get one too, man. Oh, electricians love these, man.
All right, so let's have the most fun we possibly can.
It's just that y'all gonna mod them. That's the thing. That's the fucked up part about getting one, because you're gonna mod it. Like modding it is like way more. Modding it is a completely different thing than getting the actual one wheel. And it's like, bro, if you get a one wheel and don't mod it, dog, it's a waste of a one wheel. But here's the fucked up part. And even I got a video somewhere on my channel out about it, like the right to repair. And the thing is that people are like jailbreaking them. They're adding batteries to them. They're modding them. They're putting stuff that necessarily didn't come with the board on the board. They're doing all kinds of shit with them. And from a business standpoint, you got to understand that if you there's really no deaths on one wheels, honestly. Like, it's really low. To be honest, I'm surprised. But if you fuck yourself up on the one wheel, they're gonna say you fucked yourself up on the one wheel. They're not gonna say, oh, this person added a VSEC and he jailbroke his app and he had a float plate installed wrong, and he had this and he had that. They're gonna say he crashed on a one wheel. Then one wheel gets the blowback when you tinker around with their products and stuff like that. So that's why, like, I mean, honestly, for that first year, like, really don't really do too much with your board, because guess what? Hey, that warranty gone, boy. That warranty is on. Damn, that slide is tight. I'm not gonna lie, the XR is boxy, but I love them. What? No comply? What the fuck? Damn. I ain't gonna lie, this should make you look like you nose man eat the whole thing. So if y'all are wondering how these things jump, some people, they have what's called float pads, but these guys don't have float pads. So if you guys ever had like a tire loose, right, and you like rolled the tire and the tire start like bouncing and stuff like that, that literally is what happens when you're on the board. Like if a tire like bounce over like a curve or like a speed bump or something like that, and just like the empty tire just bounce up and down, that literally happens while you're on the board. The only thing you need to do to keep the board up under you while the tire is going to bounce the exact same way it would have bounced if you wasn't on the board is something called de-weight. You're de-weighting the board. Like, you're not leaning on the front of it, or you're not, even though like in some videos you see the person like leaning heavy, like to gain speed to ride up to something, like literally at the last minute they de-weight, and then when the tire bounces, they literally just raise their knees with the board, and voila, you jumped over something, It's the same thing too. Even though I don't know how to do them, but I see how they did them, and I just don't do them because I took off my float plates. You got something called a curb nudge. Like you literally ride up to a curve, and your nose may be down, and you raise the nose, slam it onto the curve, de-weight the board. The tire literally catches the curve, and just now you're up on the curve. Crazy. See, he bonked. They call it a bonk.
Right, there's a trail down there.
That actually happened to me before on the trail. My board went flipping down the trail. Ooh, that's a deep drop.
We got the shot.
I'm scared to do that on my board. Damn, that bonk was bad. Yeah. So yeah, they improved the app for the tail drag and stuff like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't think there's much you can really do about tail drag. You know, I don't want to show War Master stuff that he can get for the board, but I'm gonna show you this. You know what's the coolest thing I've always want? Let me see. XR Armadillos. They have this thing. Where you literally put on the back of your board and it shows sparks. Oh my God, a lot of these videos got deleted. Yeah, this one took over. I think Armadillos ran out, and then they have this one called Street Sparks. But look at this one. If you want to tail drag, look at this. Oh, you know I'm gonna catch a copyright for this. You literally slam the tail down. I would catch a copyright at the end of my damn stream, y'all. So he's trying to gain some speed, so then when he slams the tail down, it screech. It scrapes. Some of them though, they have colors like green and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, y'all, we'll do some one wheel corn another day, man. Shout outs to everybody here. Thank you to everybody that hit the like button. Please support the show on air, off air. You already know. Please support the show if you care, anywhere. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda. And I'm finna take a nap. 10 a.m. where I'm at. I think Corey Holcomb's gonna be on in like an hour, you know. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Much love. I appreciate you guys. Peace.